Now it begins. Ich bin Herr Dougan.
Hello kids and kittens, it's Dougan here, aka Only Use My Beard, aka Andrew, aka June, Only Use My Beard, or Andrew. Hey, I'm Dougan, and welcome to my monthly roundup type video thingy bob. I would like to say hi, and my apologies for delaying this video of sorts to today, the first Monday of the month. The first day of the month is when I've normally done these videos. Which unfortunately coincides with the first Friday, which is, as we all know, I'll put up a Machinima up on my Machinima Dougan channel show thingamabob. So that's kind of why things went a little bit screwy. So this obviously being my first order of business. Are there any objections to me moving the monthly review type thingamabob to the first Monday of the month? And thus I'll keep the first Friday of the month set for just Machinima. If that's cool, leave a like. If not, tell me why in the comment section below, and hit the dislike button. However, officially the last time I was active properly on this account was obviously back on the 18th of February, where I did a final first look of Crysis Free Beta before the main game comes out later that day, or the day after, because I think it was technically, by the time I got uploaded and then published it was the 18th, but obviously the game comes out on the 18th. The differences of time zones, meh, but obviously being a Brit, I had to wait till the 22nd of February before I got my hands on it, so balderdash! And yes, this beer is delicious. This, I quote, is a iconoclastic amber ale from Brewdog. Just obviously be careful if you're using one of these to lubricate yourself between takes. You do build up gas, as I just demonstrated. Anywho, before my Crysis Free final look at thingamabob video, we also have, upon my own channel, obviously we're discussing, prior to that, on this channel, not my channel, obviously my channel, this channel, prior to that, was You Can't Ban Me from Crysis Free. And technically, obviously, this was just me showing off some of my skills in Crysis Free, and as I mentioned, I was that much of a nuisance, despite getting almost equal kills to deaths, that people actually tried to ban me. Go figure. Obviously, they weren't 100% successful, but fuck them. I just thought, hey, you can't ban me. It's just a kick. That's all they have in Crysis Free, which is something I will hopefully discuss on my next Talky Tuesday video about how Crysis Free could be the next COD killer if we make a couple of small tweaks. However, in reverse chronological order, I would like to go through a couple of little videos, but prior to that, I'd like to give a specific head nod to ISHECX. I'll give you his link in the description. And he said, obviously, that he says, hey, and thanks for the welcome. I don't know what I don't like. I just watch for shorter videos because I don't have that much time, and I usually like them. Especially like the gaming videos. That's all. Keep it up. That is obviously in response to my saying, greetings and salutations, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for subscribing. What do you like? So, that's I'm going to give him a shout out and say, together to the top. Yay! Charge. Along with AUG7X, who's been getting a little bit of low on the subscriber count. He's getting very few in the views, so I thought I'll give him a shout out as well. Yay! I'll give all these guys a proper shout out on my next Talky Tuesday video. However, this is what you can thus far. Now, in no particular order, well, I did actually say in reverse chronological order, technically, up on my Dougan Got Blocked account, I have available for you guys, as of the 1st of March, which is obviously why I delayed this video, would be the Comic Relief Special. Now, this is obviously recut from the 2007 variant called Counter-Strike Sourced. I've removed all identifiable copyrighted pieces and re-uploaded it to the Machinima Dougan show. Remember, that is youtube.com/show/Machinima Dougan. But this is showcasing every single one of my Machinimas from the year dot. And we're obviously just starting 2007. So, prior to that, I have my Crysis Free campaign. I've been doing this as a live stream. It's so far just 2 parts. The first part is obviously missions 1 to 4, including previously on Crysis and the VR training missions. The second part is missions 5 and 6, and I just started mission 7, which you saw right at the end of it, but kept on dying. I'm just getting that frustrated. If I stop it, I'm going to go out and come back to it later. Prior to that, I have My Chemical Bromance. This is obviously myself, Douganified, Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. This is a lyric recital, and it's always part and parcel, obviously. I then rationalise why I've chosen this piece to offer it up. I never actually offered up suggestions for what to do next, so I'll ask you guys, what piece would you like me to Douganify next? Prior to that, we have a feature Friday, which was a little bit later than I originally planned it to be. That was only on the 22nd of February, almost a full fortnight later than I originally planned it to be. But obviously, Zombies versus Crysis 3 versus Battlefield 3 crossover Shenanigans. And obviously, that was obviously where I showcased 5 pieces from the community where, whoa, this is really awesome, I really want you guys to go and have a watch it. I'm not trying to rip off Ray William Johnson, but I'm acknowledging obviously that's where I got the original inspiration from. And figured if I can show off people's creative pieces and actually give these guys credit, unlike Ray William Johnson, that's awesome. Obviously, I went also right to about 10 minutes in some of these videos, which is obviously where I'm falling down on. However, prior to that, I also then have the Crysis 3 beta dual commentary with a sweaty fat chick. That was back on the 19th of February, which would have been the day after the last official video on this account, the FPS Dougan account. And obviously we're offering our musings, our ramblings, our rantings about the beta 3 for Crysis 3, and obviously what they could do to tweak it and what we thought about it. Blah 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 blah, together to the top, and obviously we then posted this onto the GMOD network, so I'll link you to that. And prior, I think I've had one too many of these already. Actually, that's starting to get through now. Prior to that, I had in the Sunday Experiments category, or Sunday Short Experiments, it's SS, it's alliteration of words there. Obviously not a Sunday Shenanigans, I haven't done one of those since Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So, but obviously I might do one of those with the Planetside 2 footage you're watching right now. That's obviously why you can't properly hear the game audio that clearly. You can just hear generic talking as well. However, on the 17th of February I did a couple of little experiments of sorts. The first would be obviously you're scaring the pigeons. And this is obviously me making use of the BLOPS2 USMC Marine, who has been rigged for Gary's mod, including facial rigging. So obviously he's then compliant with the face poser technology, but I was getting very, very infamous with back in 2009, which is something I'm trying to get back into. Obviously the most appropriate of all the sounds from the Half-Life universe was "You're scaring the pigeons." So that's why I went with that. And obviously on the 16th, so still technically in the Sunday sort of categories, I go along with "Dougan is as high as a kite, thinks he's G-Man." And this is all thanks to Patrick Hunt, who crafted for me a personalised model file. I'm sure you can obviously recognise the glasses, the beard, and there's a number of little bodies that go with it. But I'm testing out what I can do with it, and obviously Dougan is as high as a kite, thinks he's G-Man. It's time to rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. And the last time I attempted to do that, it sounded absolutely terrible. So I got STFU Gabe, which I do apologise for missing you on Thursday. I'll give you his link, and just to say, hey, Dougan's a dick, and I fully agree with you for hating him. So, okay. Prior to that, I have Harlem Shake, the GMOD style parody piece that I did on the 15th of February. Yet to understand quite how these ratings and views seem to fluctuate up and down, left and right. I have no idea how half the shit on YouTube works these days. However, it's sitting on a little over 15,000 views, but it's about just got a little over 30 ratings, so I don't think it's proportionate. I'm under the impression I've been botted somewhere in the past, but trying to get any kind of actual annual answers from people in large at YouTube or Machinima to say, hey, I think I've been botted. It's taken me a while to get through them, but who knows? That was on the 15th of February. Prior to that, I've also got my message to my Valentine, which was, I'm thinking, the first proper edited piece I've done in Machinima for a while. Now, I do say that in the loosest sense, this is a recut of 2 previous pieces I've done. The first I did, obviously, back in Halloween 2009, which is obviously where you see Adriana being banished from the mortal realm. And I displaced that, obviously, with, I'm going to say is older Adriana, where obviously she's in banishment. You know, she's not on our plane of existence. And the original idea behind this was all for me to craft a series of like 1 minute to 2 minute segments where you watch pieces from her life, and obviously ultimately coming together on a final piece where obviously she comes back, but obviously it's just the wrong time and boom, something happens. Now obviously I don't want to tell you too much of this because obviously that'll give the plot away, but considering it's taken me 4 years to get this far and just get a total of 2 pieces and a third from amalgamates, it's looking less likely. What I do think is a little bit ironic, though, obviously, is in the related sections, is when do I take my clothes off? Are you smarter than a cheerleader? I am attack, and depressingly, that's getting a shit ton more views. Ouch. Prior to that, we have xJawz is dating a porn star. Now, obviously, these are my full thoughts on the subject, namely, mind your own fucking business. I have no issue whatsoever in who he dates or who anyone in the community dates. But the big hoo-ha in my opinion is that because he's someone known, he needs to set an example where people should not be hating on him for his choices. I think, given the some of the shit he's pulled off with the giveaway crap along with White Boy 7th Street, I think it's pretty fair that people are going to hold him on a high pedestal and try and hold him to a higher regard. But it doesn't matter who he's dating, as long as he's happy, leave it be. Obviously, if he starts putting out content saying, hey, this is me and my porn-star girlfriend doing naughty things up on YouTube, fine, get out. That's what YouPorn is for. But, you know, those are my full thoughts. I've end that video with what I think will be quite an amusing tit-for-tat, obviously, with some kittens playing ping pong. Prior to that would be on the 10th of February, we have my epic Dead Space 3 unboxing video, which is obviously just me taking a whole load of bullshit and chips to this whole unboxing scenario, which I think is just a whole load of bullshit and chips. I think I just said that. But the experimental part of this was me to use the YouTube editor itself to edit this piece together. Now, one thing I would like to highlight is I uploaded a single piece, like start of the morning on the 10th, and it took me around to about 10 at night to finally get all the pieces clipped and edited and stuck together. The YouTube editor is a very basic tool. Do not use it for anything more complex than that. Prior to that, we have my longest ever episode of Beard of Honor Walrus Mustache Fighter up on the 8th of February. This is ironically part number 8. I think I died about 8 times as well. However, it is, as I did say, the longest piece. It's all captured in 1080p, so it did take me a while to upload it. So whilst I do say in the past I will never beg for likes, favourites and comments and all that kind of bullshit, it is sitting on just a little over 50 views and only 4 ratings on it. So if I can get a little bit more attention, that'd be fantastic. Hence, obviously, the point of these videos where I put out my full thoughts and obviously what I've been up to in the last month. Blah, 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 says someone. And last but not least, I have Hunter humping my shotgun, which is kind of like a really mixed up kind of metaphor, actually. Obviously, this all started off with Team Fortress 2, and it's obviously a spy sapping my sentry, and it then got on to the next sort of mimetic sort of stage where, you know, Hunter humping my sentry. You know, Hunter, you know, from team episode 2 of Half-Life 2. Hunter's humping my sentry, and obviously I've now gone full circle because we're playing Crysis Free Hunter mode, and my choice when I'm the Cell team is I'm running around with CQB, the shotgun, and I'm doing quite well in my opinion. And obviously, I think I'm like man of the match for most of it, and then bang it right at the end, denied. Anywho, those are my select pieces from the last month I want to draw to your attention. Well, I think that's almost all the pieces I've done in the last month. I could be a dick and try to link into my Call of Duty 10 Rumours video up on the Machinima network, but that's just clicked up to about the 50,000 view mark, so I think I'd just be greedy and trying to get a bit more attention that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Planetside 2 footage. I'll look about putting up the entirety of this in some form. Technically, the whole of this is actually 2.5 hours long, so I'm just giving you the highlights, or I've just segmented out the best bits from my perspective there. But I'll be putting this into a Sunday Short Experiments, into a Sunday Shenanigans to post up, because as I said, the last time I did one was back in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And I will clock up there because I'm now up to 21 minutes before all this. Holy fucking Jesus, that can't be right. Obviously I missed about 6 minutes at the start, so this is not a quick video as suggested by ISXX. I'm Dougan, aka Only the Beard, aka Andrew. Peace!
Heard of Machinima UK? If not, why the bloody hell not? Brand new channel in the UK for UK partners and directors only. click on the flag, and come and support us. Fly the flag for the United Kingdom and Ireland, of course. Then subscribe.